Okay, stream is live. Hey, hey.
Hello, hello.
Ooh, Raven is Toa gaming. With one Toa buffer in the box. um, yeah, I think just one. I guess he's trying
Oh,
to play AoE with Liviana or something.
he saw how much success his teammate had running second pick Lovna and figured he would jump on the hype train.
I wonder if he's going to bring Sword Soul, because the available healers Bull still has can very much deal with Levina. Like, I think YJS can do 2 heals back to back, so she could dispel with the first mass heal and then actually get it with the second mass heal. Like some actual healing. Or Sophia, or, yeah, I guess those two. I wanted to see the YJS pick, but Lika's respectable too. She also can double heal, I guess. The tile should do a little bit after the heal dispels it.
You know, I saw that in a game a day or two ago. I didn't realize that, like, when she placed the tiles, it also does, like, a heal and dispel.
Yeah, that's also technically how Lena's doing her debuffs in like regular Apex. The actual AoE itself doesn't do any debuffs, but it puts the tile down and the tile does a debuff on placement. So like I've had units in the fog that Lena AoEs and I get no debuffs because tiles can't go on fog.
Very sneaky.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised we see him give Will the Sophia after he's already gotten like the Luke or like the YJS. Like he's got a few strong options here. He takes the Mariel. I don't know that I like the Mariel on Lava Map. Um,
Yeah, with his remaining options, I also am not a huge fan.
mm-hmm. I think the like Y just could poke from afar or T just could poke from afar a little bit with a little bit of off healing. Um, Shalinka is Will gonna get Shalinka like I did? Probably not because his units actually have high defense and he actually knows how to position against her. Probably. Although I don't know that these units have high defense other than the Mariel and Sonya, of course.
This is your organizer of Waifu Wars picking 2 men in his first 3 picks.
Yeah. 2 men that very much don't line up with the same strategies as captain at that. They're pretty much AoE picks, and Tormilk is very much not an AoE pick. Um,
Like, she has a sanction.
I thought it was demolish, or is
Oh
it is
no,
it sanction? She has
she
actual
gets
sanction.
sanction, yeah.
Okay.
Which I mean, like, it will hit pretty hard, especially like I know Raven has a very good milk.
Mm,
So if she can somehow find a buff here,
yeah, I don't think that's happening. um,
as no one else can run Tenyo, it's
yeah.
gonna be rough.
Um, that's kind of the problem with second picking Lavina. At least Lavina's a 10% DI buff. If Milk didn't give herself a 20% DI buff on her act again, anyways.
I suppose he could just be going for a teleport Sonya away from the team play at some point.
Yeah, the tough thing with that is you can always just hold the tank action, especially with a tank like Sonya or Shinpachi, where they can heal themselves with their own action. There's no reason not to just wait for the tank action because they can just walk back and heal themselves. So it's not like you either, have to move a healer to heal them or, don't get the tank healed but get them back in position. They can just do both and they don't really care that Milk just did that. Especially with no like AA units on either side to change how turn prio is really going to work. Yeah, we'll see if we get some decent content here. Firebrand's on Alicia, huh? I would have thought deck gunners probably. If you're trying to use her to bust. Single target area is actually not AoE, so I guess he is going for tank bust. Good luck with that.
Good luck getting through that.
Nice 10-year proc on the Alicia though to get her attack buff. Although actually she's probably pro tag anyways.
She is, yeah. Trying to tank bust through will units and giving him a Sophia seems like a choice.
Yeah, I mean, look at this Sonya. This Sonya does not have a defense buff. Good luck.
Good luck.
And Shalinka has a problem where she doesn't really do anything against Luke's revive. Because I don't think she does fixed damage afterwards unless she brings Firebrands, which isn't enough anyways. As far as I know, she's not killing Sophia unless you make positioning mistakes. I don't think she kills this Mariel once Sophia buff is on her. I think it's too much defense. Even with these potato troops. Liko probably dies, although this is a pretty valiantly defense stacked Liko, given Liko's base stats. Both been liking this Elven Spear Throw pick a lot on the Sonya, and I kind of get it. It's been pretty solid against all these long-range mages in the meta.
Yeah. Like, especially with, like, against this area, like, Lovna too. Trying to Sword Soul through that is going to hurt.
Yeah. She's not heal block immune, at least. And we don't see a Mass Protect on the Sophia. But Mariel can give units some immunities, right? I guess it's when she heals. So maybe she'll get some RNG heal block immunity from there. Oh, I should actually probably post the stream link in other places than Discord, huh?
Thanks to Lava Map being Lava Map, Lovna still can't reach.
Yeah, definitely going to be struggling for reach a little bit. It does kind of keep Will where he is a little bit, because you really don't want to get that heal block. Oh, you know, I forgot about the Liko cast, actually. That's a nice little source of immunity for her there. She doesn't have that many buffs, though, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dispellable buffs, I guess. So there's a pretty good chance you get heal blocked through it anyways. Hey, Sam.
After Sophia, the Sonya sitting pretty at 1700
Oh
defense.
my god. That's so much. We don't talk about the
Thanks,
650 magic defense, but 1700 defense. Good luck, Ares, with your 1800 attack. He's gonna do like 10 damage per tick. Lavina's hero ticks are the only thing that's gonna dent this Sonya. Maybe Alicia if she gets that 30% defense debuff in through the licorice immunity. That was weird.
Might just be trying to gamble on the scramble with Ares here.
Mm. It's just hard because, I mean, you might end up with a tank on the corner, so you get someone on the opposite side out of guard, but
Yeah, and like if you're gonna do that, it would have made sense to go like Wind Whisper anyways.
mm-hmm. So Shalinka is in range of the Sophia with her condition activated, but I'm actually pretty sure this doesn't kill. It's 900 defense, and she has that Sonya aura for an extra 10% DR to work with those maidens. So that'll be like 85% damage reduction on the hero there, with Shalinka having, what, a 20% DI talent, and then maybe Meteor or something, or I think it's Breeze actually. And he didn't even love in a Displacer, so it's not actually gets an extra 10% DI there. So call that like 55% net DR on the hero here. That seems hard. But I don't know, Troop Ignore is always a strong mechanic, so we'll see. Maybe he set up in the line because he was worried about like... Now I was gonna say the 3C, but it's within 2 blocks, not within 1 block, so it's not very... It's pretty rare that she should be able to get that act again. Oh, and I guess it's only on kill, too. That's awkward.
Story of her kit.
Yeah. So, what's ever gonna reach here? Alicia's not gonna reach. Ares can reach. Lavina's not gonna reach until Ares pulls at least. Milk also shouldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Milk doesn't reach. So if Raven wants to start off here, he's gonna have to move either Shalinka or Ares. I don't know if he wants to try that Shalinka kill or not. I don't know. Seems sus.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
If he doesn't go for that Shalinka skill, Will does have the option. Actually, no, he only has Mass Heal unless he transforms. I was gonna say he does have the option of using Licorice casting, get an extra 15% DR on her to make her truly unkillable. But he would have to like burn a bunch of stuff for that.
Oh yeah, Ozma, about yesterday's casting and exclusive descriptions.
Mhm.
I did make a fix on them, and I think I sent it to you in through the private message.
Yeah, it's not really too big of a difference, but we'll see if anybody ever ends up using Elwyn again in regular Apex play.
Yeah,
It's certainly strong in terms of damage bonuses. Maybe. Okay, we were seeing the
yeah,
Shalinka
the
go for
attack
it.
increase, I
She
believe.
misses.
Oh.
No crit. That sucks. That Sonya Aura probably putting in some work there. And yeah, Sam is right. Hein is technically allowed as waifu if you use him in his $273 US princess skin. Same deal with Joshua.
I wonder if Lovna's TP DI would have helped her there
I
at
think it
all.
would have. I think it totally would have. That's why I was surprised he didn't go for it. Just because you've got that 10% there and then the 75% here. Even a little bit of extra DR should go a pretty long way, or damage increase should go a pretty long way. Is my stream showing up as laggy?
It's buffering for me. I don't know if
Yeah, same.
All right. Hopefully it sorts
is this
itself
an
out.
issue going on with my end, or I don't know.
I think it's probably
Sam's
me.
also saying rip.
Okay, now it's not showing anything. That is strange. After I refresh.
Yeah, I think it's probably an issue on my end. Hopefully it sorts itself out.
It's back up for me now.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to refresh again, just in case. Okay, now it's back.
Not to beat a dead horse, but that's another spot where Wind Whisper really would have helped out here. Like even failing that kill, like Ares 1 could go in and no longer
make the yeah.
pull Sophia.
Yeah, like I think if he was Wind Whisper, I think Will probably doesn't do the Goa Luke attack. He just does like a heal. So in terms of, I guess he could use a healer to take second life here, probably. I don't think you want to burn Mariel. Let's flip yet. Okay, here comes Ares. We'll see what he does to Sonya. I'm gonna guess not much at all. Maybe, like, troops are gonna die, but the hero is gonna be completely fine. Yeah, with crit.
Oh, what a rough shuffle.
Yeah. So Sophia or Liko, I guess he doesn't even, well, the thing is he doesn't even really have follow-up unless Alicia can get through via the Tormilk and Ares or something. But he doesn't even really have follow-up to hit the Sophia, even if he leaves her out of guard for now and does Liko first to heal. Like, what is... God, I'm going to attempt to count Alicia, and I know I can't. It's 1, 2, 0... Is it 0 through the unit?
Yeah, both one adjacent, the unit itself, and the next one adjacent.
Okay, so it'll be 1, 2, 0, 0, 0. It's 3 chances, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah. 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3. AA 0, 0, 0, 1. 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3. AA 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3. AA 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3. AA 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. 2. Can she reach actually to hit Sophia? 2, 0, 0, 0, 3.
No. Because her
0,
action
0,
game's only
0,
2 blocks.
1. Oh, it's only 2 blocks? I see. I thought it was 3.
Loverboy could go in and Sword Soul at this point.
Yeah, he can hit Puppet. He gets a heal block on the Sonya when he does, because she only has 1.
Oh,
2, 3.
Sonya's no longer guarding. Ares did dispel guard.
I didn't realize Ares dispels. To be totally
Yeah,
honest,
his single target there is a 3 dispel.
Gotcha. I only really have learned to fear Wind Whisper Ares in my own experiences. So who's got... So he does have turn prio going into the next turn as well. So Luke is dead, unless he can form... I was going to say unless he can form a body block. But even that's a little awkward. So what can Mariel do here action-wise, right? So she bonks once, and doesn't it stun or something? So can she stun Levina and then go kill Ares or something? If she does, yeah, it did miss the life. Her damage is really low before she swaps, and so she could kill the Ares, but it'll push her out of guard for Alicia to kill. And then Raven will still have turn prio next turn. So I think it's probably hard to save the Luke here. Unless Ares whiffs, which is possible with the amount of buffs and debuffs he has. He has 2 troops alive. Okay, he goes for the Mariel. We'll see how that works out. Does she have a run back? She does. But Alicia does still reach and should have a very easy kill there.
Oh, and that does protect the Luke for where he ran back to.
Because can she only hit in a line with the 3C? Yeah.
Yeah, 3C is only a line.
Yeah, so that was good play, but the problem is he doesn't have turn prio here, you know? So...
Oh, wow, that was no skill.
She does have terrain for that archer tech, so that's probably a pretty huge difference. And she actually has that extremely annoying extra part of Lavina's buff active there.
Yeah, within 3. This is a for sure kill.
Yeah. So now the question becomes, can Sonya clean up? Because it's not like Sonya has trivial DPS, and Raven doesn't have that much juice left to kill her, having burned the 3C and Lavina being stunned, so he's going to die before he ever gets to Sword Soul. So I'm actually pretty sure that Raven is lacking tools to finish off Sonya here. Because her damage is not trivial.
So she also did catch a breeze, so she could...
I think she's wings, right? So it's...
Oh, we did figure that out, yes.
Yeah. So she can kill Milk too, even. I think the better play, though, is I think you use Liko to finish off Shilinka, probably. You get into passive guard doing so. Then you can take your action and finish off the... Okay, he goes for the Milk first. I think you really want to get this Ares dead, but I guess the healers can double team him too. Or not Ares. Lavina. Ooh, the tile debuff. I didn't even think about that. Or not debuff, the tile damage. So he actually secures the kill on everything but Alicia this turn then. As long as he kills the Shilinka next. She's heal blocked, it doesn't matter when he does it.
Because her slumber state is like an actual like reactive heal.
Yeah, I think it gives her a heal, and once it ends, doesn't she get a mega heal? Yeah, 50%, but she was heal blocked, so it's fine.
Rough.
Yeah.
Alicia versus the Verse, huh?
Yeah, Alicia versus this Sonya without a 3C coming up anytime soon.
We need to start running clocks, clock Alicia, I guess.
We have to kill. And no Firebrand trigger because they're all dead. I'm sure it's SSM anyways because it's Will, but... GG's, Will underscore takes another one. Rip Raven's streak. So freshly acquired.
A good showing nonetheless, though.
Yeah. I think that Ares Guard Dispel was really, really good for Raven there. Yeah, let's see Zuko. I'm not sure if anyone else is around to play.
No, Raven said that was going to be the only one he could play. I don't know if Will is still looking for more blood.
So I think the only ones who haven't played any games so far are Hale, Vice, and Falcon, and Naker slash Grenchiel slash Listel slash whatever he's calling himself. Zuko's saying he can get some Group 2 action going. Have you two fought each other yet? Like officially?
We, I mean, if you want to call it a fight, yes, it happened last night. It was swift, to say the least.
Damn.
Yeah, poor Zuko. He just can't give me enough of a challenge, I guess.
Okay, it looks like we might be getting Will versus Lune, which I'm sorry is a very rough matchup for Lune as Team Narm into a 1700 defense tank.
Maybe we'll see some incredibly big brain strats where he reverts back to regular Narm for guard drop,
Ooh.
knowing that it's wings.
I mean, she has Snare anyways, doesn't she? She could just run that instead of Sprint. And that one is undispellable, the one on Snare.
Oh, true.
Does she have Snare? No, she doesn't. She just has that weird dead eye. Okay. I
Oh,
guess
just
she's...
that's like the damage increase.
Yeah, she's like the one archer without Snare in the game, I guess. Because all archers have the same 3 skills. So yeah, you're right. He
Oh, I
would
guess
have... You
he
would have...
he could also run the cripple passive.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Have you done this new JB yet? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, I did 2 runs. I managed to figure out what was happening on the first run because thank you Zlong for not explaining any new
Yeah.
mechanics to your players. It's definitely like looks more complicated than it is. However, it will require competent teammates, which
Yeah, it took me a little while earlier when I did a few runs. I did to get a couple clock scrolls that I will enchant on stream for Hoffman. Give me a triple, please. But yeah, it's... we're not going to get this one again until, what, next week, I guess, on Wednesday?
yeah, it should be Wednesdays. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What I found was if you probably run like 3 AO and Isolde, have everyone except for the first player, Isolde, stand 4 blocks away from Mac. That way, the one person within 3 is guaranteed to get the fireworks. Next turn, you then just teleport her over towards one of the
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
finish lines, and then like repeat that process basically.
Each turn, yeah, that makes sense. So I did AO and Sherry, and AO swap was of course helpful for getting my teammates to go to somewhat the correct positions and get them off the square if they weren't supposed to be, and so on. I think Ice Meld also works Zuko, yeah. You could use her to pull people around with 3C.
My second run, I had a teammate who disconnected in like hero pick phase, so his Andrew and Sherry just stood in the worst possible places at every possible moment.
Oh man, that sucks.
However, still better than the kill the red packet goblins.
Oh, that is the worst by far. It's
The
so bad.
absolute worst
The fact
stage.
that like you don't speed up the spawns by killing the regular monsters or anything, like who came up with that? It's they're literally
Yeah.
just there to annoy you while you literally just have to sit there ending turn waiting for something you're actually supposed to kill.
And then like you can just get completely screwed over by the spawns if someone else kills too many of them.
Yeah, or if you counter kill them during the enemy phase, more enemies will then spawn in with an active action. It's so
Yeah.
terrible. I just started slapping bow on any unit I use for it.
Yeah, I would run Sherry and Andy with angel feathers on
Yeah.
them, and I would deal with 20 of the red packets, and my entire team would otherwise be stunned every possible action.
Yeah, it's really terrible. I guess you could also
Oh,
run Ashamar and whoever else you want, as long as you keep the dance on them, because she gives stun
oh yeah,
immunity.
true. Hopefully, I suppose with today's being different, we will have other different JBs throughout this week.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Spoiler, they're all gonna be even worse.
Man, I want to give my poor Ashmar some love at some point. She was one of my like early Apex carries when I first started Apexing when I hit level 70. Look at this poor int.
Oof.
It's bad.
What are you on right now?
I don't know, probably Odin from the JB. Yeah. Let's see. Will said sec like a few minutes ago, but it looks like he's typing, so maybe we're getting something. All right, looks like we're getting something. But yeah, Ashmar is pretty juicy after that cast, especially, but even just fully built, as we saw in that Raven versus Appty game the other day.
Yeah. I'm back. Give me 5.
It looks like Zuko's also up for fighting Zigram, if Zigram's available right now to actually play.
Damn, Drunk Zuko went on an absolute rampage, and his bloodlust still has yet to subside.
I caught bits and pieces of your game versus Rice Crew this morning. Poor Prisha got annihilated by Werner.
Yeah, I was really surprised, like, that he would let me have Werner. Like, I only had 2 assassins in my box, so
Yeah.
I was also very sad that Rosalia is too good and does too much damage and just blew herself up to Freya's thorns. That was incredibly unfortunate.
That was my favorite meme in Apex, like regular Apex season 14. Slapping Holy Arc on Freya and just watching every single tower map Leon just annihilate themselves. Because they could not help themselves. They're like, oh, they gave me Leon? I'm P1? Okay, let's go. Dead.
Dead. It's a shame that it's just too common of a strat now, and people are unfortunately weary.
Yeah. I,
I
I've
like
I've totally shied away from like Thorns tanks. I don't have Thorns on anyone except for Freya, who I only use in Waifu Wars. And isn't that well enchanted. I'm like a steel gamer as much as I can be.
when I first ever built Christiane, I like accidentally enchanted like a whole thorn set for her before I was realized that when she's counterattacking with her good flower form and first strikes, then like it's not gonna matter.
Yeah,
And I'm
because
like,
she doesn't really take much damage.
what a shame. And it's like I've had a holy arc on her since she released because it was MDEF, and I was like, oh, MDEF for the conversion. Ha
Hmm.
ha ha. And then now Thorn's holy arc is like the thing, and I'm like, not to be a hipster, but like
Uh,
that's what I did.
doing it before it's cool. Yeah, good old Vanguards being ridiculously OP troop.
Just absolutely silly.
Yeah, I've run Tree because I would never have had enough enchant scrolls to enchant a Christiane if I didn't use something I haven't used before. So since I've never built a Tree unit, I'm like, okay, she gets Tree, so she gets good enchants. Um,
Wow, her poor MDEF.
oh, she has zero, literally zero magic defense anywhere on her gear. Um,
No flat, no percent, nothing.
nothing. It's pure HP defense. Uh,
She's there to tank physical hits and let her commands do the rest.
yeah, and the Tiamat with the Tiamat, she shrugs it off. She doesn't care about the magic. And I run the super anti-magic Lando build. I've cheesed so many people by having like 50% HP Lando just straight up tank, like full health mage single target, because it's so much damage reduction from the exclusive and the Tiamat and his aura, all that stuff. I've had some absolutely filthy Lando survivals because of it. It's so good. That's why I run Turtle, so I can watch people fail these kills and just be like, what?
I remember I had one really bad game, like 6-8 months ago at this point,
Hmm.
um, where like I had a Lando charging Obero team,
Hmm.
and the other player was rushing into me with all sorts of assassins and Gren shields and everything. Eventually, I just overextended myself, threw all of my units away, and it was down to my Lando. She got skill back before I could do anything, and I got all of the procs. I got my thorns off. I had a holy arc on him, and she just blew herself up, and so I won off of his revive.
Oh man.
Like this man was dominating me the entire game, and just blew himself up on turn 11, and I was like, I don't deserve this, but I'm taking it.
Oh man, that's great. That's the beautiful part about Thorns gaming.
Live by the RNG, die by the RNG. I'm going to step away for just a second and figure out if my little sister is screaming because she's dramatic, which is probably the case, or if something's actually wrong with her.
Good luck.
Thanks, I'll be back.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if Will's going full duck here. Um, Maybe Zuko's been teaching him the ways. Alright, seems like we're getting some Zuko versus Zigram content. Good luck Narm versus Milk, I guess? Yeah. Narm versus Milk. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, let's see if Zuko has suddenly disappeared. He was in Twitch chat about 30 seconds ago. Uh, let's see where he is now after these Zigram pings. Okay, we get both coming back at the same time. Let's see who ends up playing. If not both, I can only cover one. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to stream both, but we'll see what happens. Are we going to see Narm hitting into 1700 defense tanks? Or are we going to get to see Milk, probably Boots Milk, trying to outreach Narm there and get some trade kills? Okay, sounds good, Zuko. You guys go second then. I should be around. Have time for both. Damn, the C2 is taking their spot.
Hello, hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. So we had some double ducking and then both returned at the same time. And it looks like we're going to be doing Will versus Lune first, and then probably Zigram versus Zuko after.
All right, all right. We love content blocks.
Yeah. Speaking of content blocks, I guess I should mention on stream, but we're gonna try to do some sort of fight night thing tomorrow night, like Eastern, US time night, I guess. Uh, we'll see if we can get a few consecutive games in there too.
Also, shameless promotion in case anyone watching is interested in the format and isn't one of the participants. Join Mistcord. Fight for your waifu.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're always looking for more people for next season, especially if we're doing this round robin format. Literally any even number of people works. So join Discord even if you don't have a partner in mind, and someone can team up with you.
We have plenty of degenerates who have plenty of off-meta heroes built.
Oh yeah, I'm always, of course, going to be looking for another Kaguya player. This season has shown that I need the Kaguya to carry me. It's the one thing I have going for me is my ludicrously built Kaguya.
I had Kaguya game with you. I like her. I got her to 6-star, and this is the first time I've actually used her to Apex since I got her to 6-star, because she got 6-star and then immediately out of box.
Oh yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, no, so last season I was like Kaguya captain, right? And
Yeah.
my problem last season was very much I didn't have tanks or healers to support the Kaguya. This season I've actually went and built the lead and I've built the Shinpachi. And I've shored up my healers a little bit, and then I just can't actually kill things because I have like 3 built DPS in this box, and everyone in this tournament knows who those 3 DPS are. So they just get banned. Some mutual Kyura banning. Double tank push game here, it looks like. Lune's got like Narm and Sherry, Pepsi, a few Sins then. And of course, Ledin. Ledin is the OG Sin.
Bring back Zerida, cowards.
And we see Will going straight for all the Sins. Other than the Ledin, let's see, maybe Lune maybe he's confident in his Ledin. That he's gonna murder one of Will's massive chunky units. We see Will's favorite SP map pick gone. He's been picking that a lot this tournament. Makes sense given the map. I guess Lune is probably going for a tank bust here, maybe with the T-Jess pick. Because Sonya doesn't have the high magic defense or anything. So he bans out the Mary. That makes sense. You're trying to deny the real healers that Lune has. And Luke is just a strong DPS that can also probably bust Sonya.
Oh yeah, I imagine he would especially want to be banning mages and potentially to not have to run angels.
Yeah, and even if you run
Sure.
angels, the thing is both Luke has firebrands, which are of course are not great, but Log has deck gunners too, which are just gonna cut through the angels like paper. We see the Liko pick. I think that might be a bit early in my opinion. I think you could take a DPS there. It's not like Lune's running that much AoE. But it's not like Liko doesn't also do some damage, so. So Lune's banning out the Michelle. That makes sense. If he's trying to do anything resembling tank push, she's got to go. Luke as well, because that 3C effectiveness against the Ledin makes sense. I wouldn't actually be too surprised if we see Lune try and pick up a second tank pick here. Because if he bans out like Will's Ledin, he's gonna have to go through his tanks first. So maybe it gives him the sustain. He needs to try to bust Sonya. I think you can take the Agnes first, though. That way you're still gonna get a 5th pick second tank. Oh, I did just notice Will brought in the Grenier. He hasn't been running that. I don't think he was running that yesterday. I think it was there for last game too. I just didn't take note.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of who it looked like you replaced him with.
I really like this Agnes pick for Lune. Her AoE is pretty devastating, and she does have a buff here with the Ledin. It's actually a full glory team, I guess. Assuming he takes the Grenier. Which I think I would. If you set Grenier as your guard prio tank, it'll kind of dissuade YJS from doing any single target. But the AoE on her should hurt. With the secondary, he's got a whole team of healers here though, so it might just end up being more of a chip thing while Log tries to break the Sonya. There's gonna be a little bit of troop game involved here. I don't know what anti-magic troops Sonya has other than angels. I think angels are very not safe to bring here, personally. I don't know if she has those royal protectors that have been debuting on Shinpachi.
I can double check. Yeah,
man, Will has a draft here of a tank and 4 healers, with a little bit of damage dealing capabilities from Licorice and YJS. YJS's damage isn't that bad. She's definitely not a full healer, but
so Will has a Will team.
Will has a Will team, and we might see some Ledin trying to kill the YJS. I don't think he's not going to be killing Maidens, Almeida, Maiden, Sophia, and Licorice has decent defense, at least Will's does. So it depends on how much attack this Ledin has. It could be a 2600 attack Will type monster, or it could be my small PP 2k attack Ledin.
All Ledins start somewhere. She, in fact, does not have royal protectors.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what troops he's going to bring here to try to dissuade the one-shot from TJS.
I think I would have liked Grenier more than Freya as 5th pick.
I think I agree.
Because, like personally, I would have picked Grenier there to run faction buff so Ledin could bring his other attacking skill.
That's a reasonable point. I was also just thinking that, like, YJS could go single target here. It is still a lot of tank to bust through between the Ledin and Freya, but sure, her single target's not terrible. And if you've got that Grenier picked, then she's kind of dissuaded from going for it because she might just get murdered.
Yeah, on that counter. Imagine having a full SP Grenier with all of his extra skills. Couldn't be me.
Damn. For some reason, I just didn't really go to Grenier when I was looking for another tank for Wafu Wars. Oh, I know why. It's because I have absolutely awful Archer training field stats. That's why. Unusable stats. Ooh, MDef Command Narm Gaming.
Okay.
We see the deck gunners on TJS into Lancers on Will. I think that's favorable for Will. They're pretty good against Fizz ranged attacks. She probably needs terrain for these deck gunners to get that kill. We see Mulder's Ledin. It's not a Will Ledin. I don't think. That's not going to pop up to, 1300 defense and magic defense once it's buffed. Dwarves Agnes. He is at 6 stars now. I know he was running 5-star Agnes for a while. That's good for him. It should do some pretty good damage once she's buffed. Yeah, 1850 is not bad. I assume he's on Loki, but I'm not sure.
With int like that for TJS.
Narm, or yeah, I think it probably is. It
Yeah.
probably is Scepter. Yeah, I think it's Scepter Loki. And we do see Royal Protectors on the Freya, so haven't gotten to Will's side yet. It looks like he's running full AoE on YJS. So maybe she can, outpace the Agnes's little chip healing and Log's chip healing. So I guess that was Miracle Staff, Agnes, it looks like. Little debuff on the YJS there. But with this many healers, it's not going to stick around for long. Oh, Will is cooking with Almeida.
Is that? Oh, wow.
Will is cooking, not bringing the SP1C to cycle the 2C faster. That's an idea here.
I mean, I suppose with only TJS and Agnes as like healers, going
Yeah.
just full AOE on all of his off healers makes.
Yeah, if you're gonna bring, I would have probably brought. I think if you wanted to take advantage of the low healers on Lune side, I think you go for the debuffing with Almeida rather than AoEing with her, and you take her 3C, and then the SP2C and SP1C. You can use the SP1C that gives your units extra debuffs on attacking. 3C makes it so when you end turn, you're giving debuffs. Agnes has really limited dispel, so I think that'll really build up pretty quick. So TJS is gonna go for it. She's got the tree here, so she should do some pretty good. Oh, what?
He wouldn't have reached on the tree.
Oh, because Scepter. No, because he can reach the YJS though, right?
Yeah, he just attacked into the YJS right there.
Oh, I forgot. No, she's not instantly full range. I'm forgetting that Log is older. Before they started giving everyone 5 range turn 1. I think I would have waited on your big cooldown. I guess he can now go for another hit. He doesn't have much troops left, but I think it'll get the first life.
Yeah, and she should be decently safe. Like, I don't think 3 troops.
Yeah, it's not going to kill her.
Are going to counter kill.
Not on tree, and she's got. I thought she gave herself DR, but maybe it's an ally DR.
So she and her ally get it, but it's only when their HP is at 100%.
I see. Yeah, we'll see if he goes for the Log here, or if he goes for Narm. I think Narm's not going to do much. Maybe if this is Stinger, but otherwise you've got a 20 attack versus defense difference to work with here.
I think he's Lurker.
He stands Freya, so he's giving Will the time to heal. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he wouldn't go with either TJS or Ledin there.
Yeah.
Figure if Ledin yoinks someone, Sonya has to run up, so he can't spend time to heal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he is obligated to pop this Agnes 3C now to get this fixed damage debuff off and get some regen going for the team. Oh, he doesn't. He just goes for the Pleiades. I think you just... Oh, he brought Rewind on Sophia, huh? This is where Almeida's really awkward without the 3C, because that'd be like a little bit of extra AoE healing. She's not really going to function as a healer here, so I think he has to go for Licorice 3C if he wants a big AoE heal. I don't think you want to burn Rewind until Licorice is used for that. And you do definitely need to do an AoE heal, or else TJS kills a life. He's also got this pressure where yeah, I was gonna say the Ledin would probably kill Wyjus in this state.
Oh man, Licko's heal's no joke.
Yeah, it's strong. She has a lot of heal up, and she actually does have buff here from that Sophia, so. This is awkward now for Lune. Because I think what happens is if Sophia kills Tijas, she's dead. Because she's gonna have, like, she'll revive from Agnes, but she's got this fixed damage debuff and these licorice tiles all over her, and he has nothing that will heal her before she gets to move.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
He doesn't go for the kill though. I mean, I think Will's still fine here. He very much has the advantage at this stage. I'm guessing he's thinking about if Narm can take a life off Sophia, maybe, if she gets terrain. She will have to walk through Licko tiles with aim before she can actually hit, though. That, or he's thinking about if she can kill Almeida. That's a questionable value, though. Maybe Almeida takes the extra life off Ledin here, though, when she AoEs. 3, 4, 5. So she can only reach the Ledin and Freya with Holy Dragon. But I think it probably does kill Ledin.
That would probably kill White or Tijas too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
if she goes top lane, yeah.
Darn death tiles, ruining everything.
That's why I am a little surprised he didn't go for taking her life before doing the Sonya move. I guess he just wanted to guard Licko. Yeah, ouch.
He's gonna kill, yeah, well, maybe. Nope.
Too hurt.
Doesn't go from terrain, but it definitely did not matter.
Yeah.
I think this is over.
He has a problem where so many of his units are out of guard range here. In fact, everything except for Agnes is out of guard range here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure Y just basic. Oh, actually, Y just can't do basic single target. She only has range up when casting skills, I think. But
Tijas is also in guard.
Ledin
Tijas is
doesn't.
on.
Oh, after he. Yeah.
After he uses 3C, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He has 2 range guard.
Narn is the only one not in guard right now.
Tijas is no longer in guard.
Yes, no, Tijas is no longer in guard. Tijas is nowhere to be found.
She just decided that she had another reincarnation to deal with, and she
Done with
left.
this life.
Mm-hmm.
When she comes back as an actual baby.
Now's always going to be a tough game for Lune. It's a hard matchup. Picking Narm into something Narm is never going to scratch.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not exactly like Will's running a bunch of flyers
Yeah.
that she can snipe.
Even if he was maybe running Altmueller some games sometimes, you know, I'm not even sure if Narm... I guess Narm probably does kill Altmueller, but... Unless he's, like, uber stacked. All right, so I guess next up on the list is Zig versus Zuko.
This I'm gonna drop. All right.
Good luck.
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like they're starting. So yeah, Zuko's definitely back to his AoE rush roots here. This is a very Zuko box.
Just what an ape.
Yeah. I guess those 4 dudes are Lavina, Vincent, King of the Red Moon, and Julian. Very much AoE flavored men. And we see the Almeida go, easily the best anti-AoE healer. So he's ready to ape. In this format, I should say Almeida is the best in this format. As the only AoE immunity healer in the format. Yeah, no kidding, Will. Yeah, Patricia has just gotta go.
See a Yulia and Zigram's box, which I cannot see getting to hit anything.
Yeah, so like she actually put in some surprising work against Edgar the other night. But Edgar probably moved his Helena in when he didn't need to. And since she was fixed immune, she lived the AoEs and stuff and like full healed Zig's team after, punishing the Helena. But otherwise he probably would have just died to Kirika AoEs before she ever got to hit anything. Definitely has some reach issues. Yeah, Zig doesn't really have a healer anymore. He's got Flo, who can try her very best. He could take something like the Elwyn just to try to zone Zuko and put some pressure before he gets to reach. It's just Zuko has more in the way of enablers than Zigram does, so it's hard. Actually, I guess he's got the first pick Narm, so Elwyn becomes 11, which is a pretty good threat range, but it's still going to be hard. I think that Christian ban was probably out of place, but I'm surprised Zuko's not running. Oh, I think Zuko missed Agnes, didn't he? Poor guy.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, the reason I was talking about Agnes all of a sudden is I was gonna say if Agnes had been in the box, she'd be worth a ban rather than like the Christie. If you're just worried about something stopping like Elwyn or Narm from just getting a kill and getting, kind of keeping the combo from coming together. But I don't think there's any reason to second ban it. You want to be looking at like the Caroline who's enabling. Yeah, there's the Caroline. Who's gonna be enabling stuff like that Kirika. The King of the Red Moon, Julian. Julian is such a threat in this mode, even on a not very infantry movement friendly map. Even Vincent could be a decent threat here.
Zuko's the only person I see running Vincent in this mode, but not Mew for complete extra degeneracy.
Yeah, this map and Lava have definitely had like an over-representation in waifu wars thus far. Especially poor Team Lisa, but
Yeah, Regolio tried his best, but the bot's rig raise will not be denied.
yeah, I agree with you, Appty. I think Himiko is definitely a problem here. Kaguya could kill her if Kaguya ever gets into range and gets the right debuff with the pre-battle stun. But I mean, there's a lot. Oh, Zuko takes the flow. I think the flow might be a bit early here. P2 AA is strong, but you've already got some enabling with the Caroline, so she is just going to be there for AA. Zigram definitely has to ban this Kirika right now, though.
Zigram is not scared.
Yeah, so this is going to be a problematic Kirika. She's going to get Caroline buff to get 4 stacks, or to have her whole 8 stacks, and then can get flow A8 and just start taking shots. He takes that leaden pick too. I don't think you need to feel pressured to pick a tank into Zuko's draft here. He's just so much AoE. Kirika's a little annoying, I guess. But you could probably do some Will underscore type stuff and run Phalanx Altmuller with Fizzguard as your tank. If you're just scared about Kirika single target. Because yeah, now he ends up with this Kaguya, who I love her, but she's a very, very slow unit to be using against AoE Rush. Or a tank, a second tank. Yeah, he takes the Kirika. That's a no-brainer to me.
Definitely looking like an uphill battle.
Yeah. Even though this is a watery map, it's not even a bad Caroline map just because of the sheer number of terrain tiles for her Mech Knights to work with here. Milk is going to do a sanction, probably, at some point. She should get to reach with that Caroline buff at some point. Sad we didn't get to see a Vincente pick. He would have been pretty weak into the L1 though, anyways.
For sure.
Yeah, that's the thing with Elena. She is going to take both L1 lives. Even Kirika, if she runs Firebrands and a single target skill. I don't think you need to run a single target skill in this game. You just run AoEs. Or Caroline Fix could take care of him when he tries to do something next turn. You know, he's not going to solo carry, I think. Luke, if she brings like 3C and Reaper, has a fair amount of self-healing, especially since she's not stuck with Firebrands now, if she needs an anti-AoE troop. Oh, Zuko disconnect. Oh.
Ruh-roh.
If Zuko misses like half of his opening position placement and skill selection, then maybe this becomes a slightly different game. Although most of these units are probably ready by default.
Drunk Zuko dropped his phone into his beer.
And he's back.
What?
Yeah, the Flyer Elwyn is a weird choice. I wonder if he's forgetting the condition on the 3-state or on the Actagon.
Also, this map,
Yeah.
this
I wonder if he
this
ran out
map
of
is-
time in skill selection. Because he did go to the last second, didn't he?
Yeah, it did go all the way.
We see pretty normal Caroline, pretty normal Helena, low with mass attack, double AoE Kirika, and sanction Milk.
Not only is this sanctioned milk, but this is a boots milk.
Yes, the Michu classic.
This man is a menace and needs to be stopped.
Yeah, this is a. Yeah, I'm surprised he did that before the Kirika or Caroline boosting.
I mean, I suppose like Zigram already looks like he's walking in a little bit, so like he
Yeah,
doesn't need all of it, but
this poor Elwyn. He's probably feeling pretty sad right now as he's looking at Elwyn's reach. I think it was a hard match to win with Unicorn's Elwyn. It does not look any better without it. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shiv. Oh, actually, I guess she'll be boosted. I think it takes Cav 3 to move over these cargo. But I'm not
believe so.
positive. So I don't think she'll be able to step past that, even after the Caroline enable. But if Zigram moves anything else up, she's going to start reaching. Narm can at least take the kill next turn on the Helena. Flyers versus archers should be a pretty easy kill. Did he go Loki? I guess for the Luke carry. Oh, Black Hole is a weird pick. I think he'd take Reaper. Did he bring the healing to Kaguya? He did not either.
Yeah, I think Luke would have made more sense to go like Reaper, Black Hole Sanction.
I'm not even sure you bring A. I think Reaper and 3C maybe for just really strong self-healing. Because your win con here for Zigram is to have Narm and Elwyn kill 2 of Zuko's units before they get to hit, and then have Luke carry from there within within Letting Guard. But you don't have the unicorns on Elwyn, so you're only going to get to remove 1 of Zuko's set pieces. Whatever Narm goes for next turn. So that's a lot for Luke to try to deal with just 20% self-healing each turn. Because you have to assume Zuko just takes the free Kirika 2C here. Start. Okay, he does Caroline first. I guess that'll wipe out the buffs from Narm, or from, yeah, Narm. That's a play. That probably stops her from reaching the Helena. So you've got some safety. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she reaches a lot. She reaches everything. Boom. There's
Oh,
Steve
no.
dead.
Steve, no.
And she's gonna run back, and he can't even punish. How much fixed damage is it? It's a lot, I think.
It's 3.5? Yeah.
3.5 cap, so I don't. Yeah, he can't even kill. This is over. I mean, Caroline's second AoE would clean this up at this point. Yeah, I'm with you, Mike. He did walk up pretty far. It was a mistake. No unicorns on Elwyn. He needed to keep back and have Elwyn and an arm try to take out some pieces before Zuko got to jump in. And Milk's gonna clean the rest up. I think everyone but Elwyn and Ledin should die. The Tenya freeze on Caroline.
Because she needed more movement.
Right? Yeah, AoE rush, man. AoE rush.
But my tank push meta.
The tank push meta. Let's see if we have anything else up on the docket here. Anyone else trying to play? Either in chat or in Discord.
I
Looks like
do have to get out of here myself,
Mhm.
so
Yeah, I hear you. I think Appty was
If-
looking for a game earlier. I can cast like one more if someone's here, but otherwise I'll probably call it as well.
GG Zigram.
Yeah, I really got destroyed there.
Yeah, the no unicorns on Elwyn was really problematic too.
Well, I thought they would allow me to actually go over the water, but apparently not.
No, I mean you still need you need non-mixed forces for the 4 move on the AA.
Yeah.
And then the Elwyn's not one of those units who has Hero Train Master, so unlike, say a Lavina or something, or whatever, Flyer Troops is not enough to give him TM.
Yeah, I thought that I could, but I just haven't used him enough in actual Apex to know that or realize that.
Alright, looks like Lune is going to be playing Appty.
Drop anyways, because I got a meeting in 10 minutes. Good luck,
yep.
everybody.
Yeah, it looks like Will's done for tonight too. I'll probably, like I was saying a minute ago, I'll probably stop streaming, work on dinner and stuff after this match. Hey, Will.
Yo.
Big tank push man himself.
I really wanna cast this Appty game.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like Appty for once is not getting a awful Lisa boat map as P2 trapped.
I don't think I've seen Hidden George like the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Except the map I just played.
Hey Soda, how's it going?
Hey, what up, Soda? What up, now? Oh shit, it's cold. What is that emo? That's actually amazing.
Oh yeah, there's Kong with the yogurt. Wonder if this is
looks
what.
like it looks like something from an obscure RPG that I've never played but really should have.
Oh, something. To me, it almost has like Mother vibes or something.
Yeah, no, 100%. I was thinking Earthbound or something.
Mhm.
Oh, Shining Force. Okay. That's that one game that you did tell me to play. All right.
I wonder if this is what Kong is watching on the side while he's doing some FF14 crafting or something, or gathering. He's on that
Worse.
grind.
You thinking of a captain for next season?
Oh, I'm almost definitely gonna run Kaguya again. My Kaguya was
Okay,
the
yeah.
only reason I did okay last season.
Yeah. I definitely recommend that. Yeah.
I just don't really have the DPS options to win con with tank push if I don't get like Kage or something.
Oh.
Oh man, Kong's getting bogged down by the man.
Not the man. Did they start yet? Oh,
Nah, it doesn't seem like it.
okay. I'm surprised we were able to get this many matches done before Friday.
Yeah, people have been really proactive. I'm happy to see it. There's always that early season rush, but I mean, we've played like it's been like 30 matches or something already.
How long does this round last?
I think it's the 23rd or something is the date Ravens got down there now. We'll see what
Oh
happens.
wow.
How it shakes
Okay.
out.
Well,
So we got
like 3 weeks.
yeah, plenty of time. I assume. Okay, it looks like Appty's game crashed, so shouldn't be too much longer. Hopefully, he's got some stability during the match.
Bro. One time it was an Apex match. I don't remember if it was like my qualifying matches or not, but my phone messed up and I was like, oh shoot, and it crashed. And so I was like, okay, well I'll just log into my computer and then log in that way and get back into the match because I know my computer's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then that immediately just booted me out of the match. And I was like, wait, why, bro? Like, I don't understand. And then someone told me like, if you log in from a different device, it's just an auto forfeit. I'm like, oh, okay.
Damn. Yeah, I think that even happens. Like, I remember like I was doing like an Ancient Beckoning run one night, and it was taking like way longer than I intended it to. So I put it down for the morning on my phone, and then I'm like, okay, I'll pick up on my PC later. Nope, reset. There, it's gone.
Yeah,
Retreated.
oh, bro, not the AB match, but yeah, ugh. So were you playing before we had AB save score where it
Oh no
where
no,
it
I'm a super new player, all things considered. I started like
oh
the
okay
lost. I started like
cool.
the Lostum update or something.
Cool. So you weren't there for the Dark Ages, nice. So
No.
we actually had you know about how AB used to be, right?
Yeah, you had to like re-clear every week or something.
Yeah, do it every friggin' week. I was like, what? Yeah, it was silly. I had to do I forgot the name of it, but the glory one that debuffs the crap out of you.
Oh, the Hugin and Moonin? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I had to do that every time.
I hate that fight so much.
I dreaded that every time it was Hugin and Mugen week. I bitched about it on main cord like every time. You could probably like search like a message from me and debuffs, and then I'll just be just bitching about it.
Oh man.
I do the Metal Gear Solid 5 meme about it. Oh, anyway, match started. Let's go. Let's see.
Yeah, Lune's keeping the tank push AoE thing going here. Appty's running Appty box. He still has the Kurama in. I love to see it. Kurama can actually work on this map. Lisa too. Lune's
going for his sins.
Yeah, he's going straight for those sins, but there's too many of them. He's still got like the Pepsi available, or even Sherry is somewhat respectable as a sin.
That's true.
And of course, Lisa herself might get some pretty good guard ignore action in here.
I haven't seen Appty Lisa kill anything. Has it?
Not this Waifu War season because he keeps getting like boat map as player 2 like every
Okay,
game.
okay,
So there's just never any terrain, and without her terrain, she
right,
doesn't have a talent. So,
right.
but she's basically SR lost him in many regards. Less reach, but same troop selection, same kind of way she works with like the lurker and melee troops and all that.
Okay, I'll get to see that now. Nice.
I like the Agnes pick.
Yeah, he's gonna need it.
Yeah.
Pepsi doesn't have after hit damage, so
he
that's
could be
good for
running
Agnes.
he could be running arcane, right?
He could be. He could be. It is heavy. Pepsi has access to heavy armor, so
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she's also just great for popping that shield or chipping troops on him, so he doesn't have perfect conditions going into a kill.
that's it. Probably gonna get rid of that Michelle. I would.
Yeah, she's gonna be tough to kill.
Christie, okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised we see the Christie considering most of his picks left. Like he's got like the Mary or Michelle as strong AoE picks still, and Agnes
He doesn't really have ST to worry about other than Narm,
Mhm.
and so he can actually just do Sissy for that.
Yeah. So yeah, Lynn takes the Michelle. I think that's the clear pick there. It was either
Yeah.
Michelle or Mary, depending on how bulky the Mary's built.
Right. I really need to build my Marianne though.
I really wish I had Michelle to work on at some point. She's so good for like these tank push AoE strats.
She really is, and with her cast, it's going to be even better. Do you know her cast?
Oh, I don't actually.
Yeah. So she whenever she hits 3 or more people with any AoE, she refreshes the cooldown on her clone. So
Oh,
so you can pop the clone again,
uh-huh.
replace it somewhere, and you get a turn of cycling for your other cooldowns as
Yeah,
well.
that's really good. Yeah, that's way faster
Yeah,
CD cycling, and you can get some better 3C positioning or a little bit of hit and retreat.
right.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
versus tank push, it's basically just infinite 3Cs forever.
Oh, we see some Isara gaming here. That also could have been his Fizzguard against this Narm.
Yeah, I feel that's kind of insane to pick Isara over SP Matt or Karam. Even Karam, like I would rather have Karam.
Right? At least
Yeah,
at least Kurama might chip some things for the Sins to get a kill.
yeah, whatever. It's like the perfect Karama map too. So, whatever. Okay, thanks. And leaving them with.
I wonder if Lisa can get the kill on Michelle. So I'm assuming Lune's running like Lance or Michelle, right? For those big stats, right? And Lisa does have Sandseas. So maybe if she can kill enough troops, the Sandseas can do something.
Yeah. She doesn't have a good cavalry troop, but she
Mhm,
has great lancer and infantry. So yeah, if you were looking to go after Michelle, definitely bring the Sandseas.
mhm. It's just gonna be can Lisa get through the troops when they're Sophia buffed and all that? That's pretty tough. That's a lot of defense.
That's true. Yeah, it is Sophia buff. It really depends that if Lune actually has like a built to the nines Michelle or not, because like if it's not really that built,
Mm-hmm.
and she's not really gonna break like 900 defense. So even with
Yeah,
full buff.
it's gonna be like huge post deploy defense here with the Sophia buff and her talent. Like that's like 50% defense or something. But yeah, if the enchants just aren't up to snuff or the casting's not up to snuff, it's only gonna do so much. Or if she's not 6 stars.
That too, yeah. There's a number of things that can make that Michelle not all that beefy. If for my Michelle, then yeah, she's gonna have like 1600 after Sophia.
Oh yeah, man. I was looking at that freaking Sonya in those games with the 1700 defense. Oh man.
Yeah, she's not even full cast, but like her conversion, she basically gets the frontal assault conversion on her guard skill. So you pop the guard skill, and now she has 20% attack to defend. So
Hmm.
that's really buffing, making it look big. So when I do tier for the god,
Uh-huh.
then she still has like a huge defense because that attack is being converted.
Yeah.
like so she's actually if I did like if I did tier, it's about the same as time. So
Yeah, wow, that's it. It's pretty great.
Mm.
I think Raven had some chances like that. Things got pretty dicey there with the guard dispel from Ares, but it was always going to be hard for him to clean up just that Sonya plus a healer, or even without a healer with that self healing she's got.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was worried if for that match, if Alicia got the kill on Liko, then it would have been a bit weird trying to clean it up because then Shalinka would have revived and all that.
Mhm.
But yeah, and Sonya had to like jump across the map to get Tormilk, but that was really important to get Tormilk there, so
Mhm.
to finish it off. And Ares got not Ares, but Lavina got his first life chipped by the Liko tile, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. That time, you got the double kill on the Shalinka and the Lavina.
Mm-mm. It was all due to Shalinka missing the kill on Sophia though, and it was funny because like I feel like I was curt because before she attacked I was like I was worried because I didn't fully cast at Sophia. She's like maybe like 6 out of 10.
Mhm.
But if I had, then I don't think he even would have attempted that because Sophia would have had like 1,000 something
Yeah, I
instead
was
of the
gonna say,
900.
I was like looking at the Shalinka with no attack buff, and like the attack minus defense there. When you got 400 difference in attack and defense, you're not gonna kill through maidens,
Yeah,
even if you're ignoring troops.
right. The only thing was doing damage was her troops in that interaction, and Anyway, so already moved Grenier in like a spot where he needs to end turn around his allies, or else he's not going to get a large part of what makes him good.
Yeah, the rain.
So,
That's. Oh, actually, he didn't. Is that part of his 3C, or is that the other skill that he didn't bring?
what the no the 1C, yeah, he brought the, wait a second, he didn't bring the 1C. Oh gosh, he has like preemptive counterattack. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he brought like the Archer Tree 1C instead.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Well, let's look at this
see. Oh, yeah.
Michelle. Okay,
Yeah, the Michelle is like 602. Now technically she has 2 buffs, so she is, or actually yeah. So she is getting her talent attack and defense, but also she's not even 6 stars. I take a look at her and she's getting
So
only attacking.
Weird choice by Lune here to not get some Sophia buffs on his units here. He just single target healed himself with the Sophia.
Yeah, you definitely need to get those the rotations of the Sophia buff going, and he's definitely going to be attacked turn 2. I don't think
2, 3, 4.
anything's I don't think that is it. That mat's not really in range unless he wants to strike and be somewhere out of position.
Yeah, maybe he can move the Isara way up to be like a temporary guard, since he does have the second tank, and apparently she has Terrain Master. So she can try and go like up to here. Maybe Matt can get to the tree or something, get back to hang out in that guard. We do see the Michelle keeping out of the Lisa range, because I think she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then she'd have been like 3, I think, attack range. So he's keeping her away because he does realize that she's not going to live the sins as it is with his stats.
Right. On Appty's side, I feel the Shadow Self on Pepsi is a bit of a misplay versus 2 big AoEs.
Yeah. The Michelle and Agnes are definitely not going to let him keep that stealth active.
Yeah, and he's got no healers. Well, I mean, technically he has Lisa, but...
Or apparently Isara can heal.
Can she? Bro, I don't even know.
But yeah, he's got the Lisa salvation going strong, of course, if he needed the healing.
I really like Salvation, like the skill like itself.
Mhm.
And I run it on Mario sometimes.
Mhm.
But you have to replace it for her act again. But if you're looking to keep her as like a main healer, that Salvation is really great on Mario.
Mm. So Matt's moving up some 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0. So he still would probably need to use Strike to get a really good AoE, but he can, get the Grenier at least. I guess the stacks are not dispellable, and it's not like Appty is going for a tank bust here anyways. But
Right. Well, he has also the Matt since he's 4 move, he can move up to those 2 trees, jump on the 2 trees, and then jump. And then yeah, he doesn't, and with assuming he doesn't have balance blade, yeah, he still doesn't hit anyone but those two archer units in the front. So.
yeah, the Narm will eat some damage. It's not like she's built super high defense or anything. Rights will help, but that'll chip at least. I think it is kind of zoning Lune's Michelle here pretty effectively because that infantry AoE onto a double Lancer unit is going to hurt.
Yeah, especially with that defense.
Yeah, I don't think Agnes can fully heal that damage. It would have to be like a Sophia single target heal properly if he wants to get her back to 100%. So we'll see if he can figure out a way to get a nice juicy Michelle AoE in safely. It looks like he doesn't have wings. I think Lune's account in general does not have wings, unfortunately.
Right.
So it's a struggle for her to get into reach while being zoned by this stuff.
Well, he has to get in and poke with something because he like I mean right, Appty does have healing, but like a steady poke can focus the Lisa and Isara's attention away from.
Yeah, I agree. So the only thing with the Sansies, of course, is the self healing, but like it could do a pretty good job of like chipping away some troops off her and making it so that they just can't really get a secure kill.
Yeah, that's a large part, but the heals are just single target. So well, as far as I know, they might Lisa might have like some.
I think when
extra.
unless she's in like the extra form, I think she doesn't have multi-target healing. And the nice thing is that if you break those like mech knights on Matt, if they get below 80% HP, they lose all that terrain ignoring.
That's right. Yeah.
So it becomes harder for him to get like, really free AoE.
Yeah. Lisa or no, Michelle would be able to break that, even with just the weak 1C.
Yeah.
So yeah. He's also running Apex Boots Michelle, which makes the defense even worse.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But he can reach and pull back, so we'll see if he wants to do that.
How far does this Lisa reach? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So I guess she's threatening. I think she only has, because her troops are melee, she can only actually hit up to the Narm and the Grenier. So, if he wants to trying to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think Michelle can really get much and get back out of Lisa range.
Oh, you're going for it. Okay,
Yep.
so you can hit Matt with this. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this Lisa is going to just
Reggie.
Yeah. She's just gonna AA and blow up Michelle.
Yeah, he's double phalanx. He probably didn't know Lisa had Sansies on deck.
Yeah, it could be. It's not like she was ever really a common unit.
That's true.
I'm not sure if she. I don't fully get how. I don't think this skill transforms when she uses 3C or anything. It should still be a guard ignore, I think. So I'm pretty sure she can reach. I don't really understand the details of her kit. Just
yeah, I don't know either. All I know is that Lisa can get in melee range and connect. That Michelle's dead.
Yeah. What does Pepsi reach here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Pepsi doesn't reach, at least.
That's good. Pepsi would kill too.
Yeah, Pepsi would kill too with this Michelle.
Yeah.
Even no stacks.
So Matt's Knights are below 80%. So Isara moving it and healing is an option here. So that might be what Appty does for this turn. Just to heal the Matt and give him back his
Yeah,
movement.
that could work. If he's trying to wait to move the Lisa until, some actions have happened.
Yeah. or maybe Appty himself is reading how Lisa works now.
So the problem now with this Michelle clone spent is she can't really, if Appty just moves up, or she doesn't even have the 1C back, so she doesn't really have any good threats this turn. And once she moves, if she tries to run back out of Lisa range, she's not really going to be able to engage again anytime soon.
Right.
And unfortunately, the Grenier is kind of blocking. The Grenier and Narm are both kind of blocking the decent Agnes tiles to what she can move to actually hit stuff.
That's true. But they can move before Agnes has to do her turn.
Yeah. Okay, he just stands the Christie.
Okay, so Michelle can move. She does have 3C on deck, but she'd have to move really far up.
Yeah, she can get everything but the Isara with it, I think. But Pepsi's gonna heal some after she dies. Lisa can heal, Isara can heal. So it's just hard to secure anything with that without the Agnes ready to follow up or anything.
He does have EE at least, so he does have the skill range +1 right now.
Mm. I guess the hard part for Appty's Lisa right now is that Agnes revive, of course, because once Lisa goes in, she's not coming back. So Narm, takes the kill or whatever. You heal up so she doesn't die to Matt AoE. Okay, she runs back.
Oh, bro, that's like the... Okay. Like assuming Lisa didn't have a way to instantly kill her, it was like...
Yeah, I have no idea if she has any sort of fixed damage in the kit. So it says it does 1.3 and deals fixed damage, but it doesn't say before or after battle, so I have no idea.
Alright. Oh yeah, it doesn't say. Wow, that's so stupid.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Well, I assume maybe it's after because it says the do the damage first and deals fixed damage. So I'm assuming it's afterward, but
yeah. Maybe that's what Appty was thinking about. He was like, do I remember when this fix triggers?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to use it all season. I don't even remember what it did. So he does have rewind for Michelle. So if you wanted to do that, he could. He has he has a Anya's turn, so he can go Agnes first and then rewind, and then he can have more ways to poke. Can he reach? Hold on. Here, if he moves in the Narm spot,
then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
7.
yeah. He can hit that nice block with 3 people. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I was wondering if he would just take poke at the Christie. I don't know if Narm dies for that or not, because it is flyers into archers, but she doesn't have first strike up or anything. Because I think she could have done that and run back to guard, right? But I guess he just doesn't want the Pepsi to take it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's not a real reason to even take the first life of Christie or Isara or... Well, actually, well,
Yeah, actually, I guess
yeah,
Isara would guard if you hit the Christie, and maybe if you get the
actually,
Isara life.
yeah, that's actually a lot more worth getting the Asara, yeah, than taking the first life of Christie, because the first life of Christie doesn't mean anything,
Yeah.
especially in this game. All right, finally, Anyas is going to do something. Is it Agnes or Anyas?
I have no idea. I've played some Trails games, but I have not gotten that far yet.
Okay. Are they voiced? I've never played a Trails game.
Yeah, the more recent ones are at least like Cold
Oh,
Steel
okay.
Forward, which is like the PS3 generation.
Oof.
Nice juicing that AoE.
He's got. Oh, he didn't. Okay, so he has to heal with Anyas, but
He just
how
goes
much?
for a
How?
bonk. Hmm.
So Appty can hit.
So his Agnes herself is still safe. Like Pepsi has not caught a breeze. Lisa has not caught a breeze. So that's good for Lune at least here, because assuming this isn't arcane on Pepsi, and who knows when this fix triggers, that's still dissuading Appty from just jumping in and starting to take some lives. But
Right.
he's gonna have to be pretty careful with positioning here, especially as the fog is pushing him closer and closer.
I really would like to see like not a full retreat with Michelle, like so he can set up the 3C, because he can do the he can actually do, let's see, 1 2 3 4, he can actually put the clone in a good spot for 3C, and he still retains, well, yeah, but he doesn't have the skill range buff anymore though, so actually never mind.
Yeah, I guess it would only get the Lisa then if you ran like to put it in spot like 2 left of Grenier or something. It would only hit.
Yeah, never mind. He'll have to do 1C again after laying the clone down.
Okay,
There you go.
He's going Michelle first.
Yeah, 1C. That's a lot of damage on Isara, but she is Cav after all.
Yeah. The Lisa's totally fine. She can definitely take that Michelle if she wants to after that Sansi self-heal. If she reaches, I don't think she reaches if she wants troops to hit with her, which she definitely needs. Oh, actually, I guess Michelle is now on wall from that Grenier terrain. So that's not...
Yes. So yeah, that is decent. It's not giving her that much more because it's a 30%.
Yeah.
818. So
Yeah, it's still not enough. Okay, so Lisa's moving up.
Yeah, so she moved away from the team, or at least enough so that the AoE fix wouldn't hurt that much, and she actually healed almost all of it back.
Yeah. And Isara only ended up with, I guess she only has 2 stacks because she didn't get that earlier poke or anything. So.
And with the clone placement where it is, she's not going to be able to get a meaningful 3C, but he does have rewind for another clone replacement. So
that's true. I think that probably is the play. I think you can look at using your Narm first. You can throw out maybe an Agnes Pleiades and then Sophia Rewind. That should heal Agnes back up after whatever either Matt or C kind of pokes at Agnes. I'm guessing he would probably use... Or maybe... I guess Isara has an AoE, so she could also break the 100% on Agnes, but... saving Sophia for last and doing that Rewind could get you back to full health after she gets a nice AoE out. I don't know if you need to be that aggressive, but I think it's an option here. The debuffs would help make the kills miss with that 20% attack down debuff.
Right. Okay. So, Appty's still playing really passive. moving Pepsi up, and I don't think does Narm reach Christie's spot to force Isara to guard.
Sorry, what was that?
Does Narm reach Christie's spot to force Isara to guard or no?
Yeah,
No.
she should. She's got aim and terrain master, so she's not.
Okay.
Really...
Okay. Yeah.
Zuko,
Okay. Well, that.
Zuko's asking about her AoE blocking things. Yeah, she has to be in front, Zuko. This Lisa's really holding on. She's not taking much damage from these AoEs, but 2 really good debuffs, that's going to make it really hard to kill anything.
Right.
Isara can do 1 debuff to spell, but she does it on herself to try to save her. We do see Cripple on Narm, I'm just noticing, so that is going to drop the guard on this Christie to maybe take something with her next turn. The problem is just the lack of buffs. Stinger, or the Lurker does save her from the counter damage, which is nice. Appty does have turn prior going into next turn, though.
So Matt doesn't have return to the past up, so if he jumps, he has to stay where he lands.
Yeah,
so.
he has to commit. And Sophia can just rewind or 3C back up. I think you probably do rewind. If...
Okay, never mind, he's doing it.
The buff block is nice at least, because that's going to stop her from refreshing the stat buffs on everyone.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I almost would have liked to just do 2C because 2C the 3C healing would have removed the 2 debuffs before applying the heal and everything else.
And crucially here, the Agnes did not make it back up to 100%. So yeah, Pepsi takes it.
Yeah. Okay, well finally, so Michelle can do something here.
Yeah, it's just it's awkward with that.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna go for Nar. Maybe kill Lisa.
Yeah. Let's see if she gets it. Nope.
Oh no.
This poor unbuffed Narm with those matte debuffs just could not take it.
Yeah, it was way too much.
With the tree and everything.
And Sansfees didn't have any adjacent allies, so they were at max defense.
Yeah, that's really tanky. Christie's got the Moby, the actual guard stopping Moby down gone. She still has the talent debuff. That one doesn't really affect things.
Okay, finally a 3C coming out.
Yeah, someone in chat points out that's right. The silence from Narm 3C is solid there. Isara can try to dispel, but there's a lot of debuffs on her before that'll go. This Matt is still in the game also. Like he's gonna get another AoE.
Yeah, and there's no guard on.
Oh, actually, sorry, no, he won't. But yeah, I guess there is no guard on Grenier. So he.
Yeah, so he can try to punch Michelle, possibly doing something.
Yeah, it's the cavalry are gonna do nothing, but the infantry hero very much could hurt.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Michelle is buffed again, so I don't think it would kill.
Yeah. Now because the phalanx themselves are decent enough. Because they have about 1,000 defense.
Yeah, that's true.
And 15k HP. Okay, easy. Yeah, he's not gonna go for it.
One good thing for Lune here is he does have the turn prio too going into next turn. This Lisa is still gonna keep healing herself like a beast, partially because that Isara regen on her too. So I don't think Michelle's gonna be able to secure a kill or anything while she's injured. And yeah, Zuko, I agree. That Pepsi kill was a big deal. That Agnes gone was really important for Appty. Yeah, this Lisa has so much self-healing. I guess she also, heals 25% HP if she's on her terrain tiles. And since this is actually a good Lisa map for once, she's really hanging in there. To all these Michelle AoEs. The infantry troops helps too, self-healing infantry troops with that.
That's not good.
Yeah, the thing is she can just stand and get rid of the Moby down again. I guess she's gonna hurt her team when she stands from the Michelle stacks, but
it won't be that bad, man. Michelle
Pepsi's.
does. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Pepsi's on downtime for a while here, unless other trades start happening.
Hmm. It does pop the floor of regalia from the 1C from Christie.
Yeah,
So now this 1C will hurt a little bit, and she'll still have 3C up next turn.
hmm yeah. This is really gonna come down to if Michelle can really kind of carry here. Matt's just gonna hang out for a few turns in the corner, try and get a skill back before the fog totally sets in, I guess.
Right. The rewind is down, so there's no more rewind for a long time from
Yeah,
Cynthia.
and it's not the clock troops either because he wanted the sin immunity.
Right. Matt has 2 turns until strike is up, and then he can strike and Skymaker drop.
This Isara is actually really going to be hanging in there as a healer with this 0 cooldown heal. It's pretty solid. 1 debuff dispel, 3x heal, and a little bit of regen is really good to be able to spam every turn. It's really kind of helping him clean up and keep his units up to these Michelle AoEs.
It's weird because she didn't really use anything like that in the game. Because like she drives a tank, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Didn't really have like a didn't have like a oh, I'm gonna heal people move.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Cool flavor for Lang though.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Maybe next time we'll get well.
Yeah, Zuko brings up a good point. Because he's gonna have to rebuff this turn if the Pepsi or if the Michelle 3C gets that FV back off him, he's gonna be stuck doing melee range guard ignore, which he doesn't really want to be doing.
That is true. So yeah, Lune does have the turn priority, so
yeah, he's gonna
he can lead.
He's gonna get a juicy 3C to start this turn.
Yeah, very much so. Possibly killing the Pep? I don't know.
There's the Sara
no,
heal.
now he won't. Okay.
Maybe
But
the
no,
Lisa though?
Yeah, so the Sara dies, maybe the Lisa.
If she does whiff kill here though, I think Lisa's just gonna she can pop her 3C and he'll like, oh, he doesn't hit the Lisa. Oh, I think that's a mistake. I think you could ignore the Matt.
No,
he gets both.
I
didn't see
his clones on where Grenier is.
Yeah, I totally didn't even see it. Oof, that is crucial. That Lisa surviving is crucial.
Yeah. How much do you have left? 466. Ooh.
That's probably a losing game if she dies there.
100%, I think so.
Pepsi Dispel did not get his FB or his attack buff.
Yeah, he got the defense buff. That was like the maybe third best thing she could have gotten.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did she? Yeah, I was gonna say she should heal a bunch standing on her terrain and getting all those effect bonuses, including the rabbit, which does some healing. And yeah, he's completely fine now. And
yeah.
Michelle's on serious cooldown. Well, I mean, I guess she'd be ready again the turn after next, but that's too late.
Yeah, it's true. It's not fast enough. And Pepsi, yeah, the moment Pepsi gets that 3C back, it's over for Michelle.
I mean, he could even sack them in the fog right now just to get Pepsi back right now.
That's true. Poor Nora.
Is he trying to like set up a frog on the Christie because she's kind of blocked in here, right? And she's down to, -2 hero mobility. So maybe he's gonna try to set up a fog.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's no way to unless you move the Pepsi first and advance. So that's a possible way to win.
I think it's the best chance he has now.
Right.
Because the Lisa's just gonna keep healing like crazy. Missing that Lisa kill was really bad for Lune. A higher star Michelle would have totally gotten that. It's unfortunate.
Mm. Oh.
This is gonna.
Oh, wait. Yeah, he might want that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
so now he's got the.
And she's not on tree or anything. He can Sophia buff it, but this is not gonna live a 3-stack Pepsi.
Not the
Or
one to
4-stack.
go, bro. Nar needs some love too, bro. Okay, well here goes. Pepsi's gonna should be hitting Michelle, but he could hit Nar just as well. Okay, here he goes.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really easy kill.
Yeah.
Not with that Sophia defenses. Or not Sophia, Michelle.
Yeah. Okay. Block off Christy.
Yeah, I think you've got to. Because
Yeah, okay, that's actually a way for Lune to win.
so Lisa can
Maybe.
kill Narm. Probably. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the EMB right now because she's on water, not grass. So she's not going to counter kill Lisa or anything like that. Oh, he gives him a chance though to move.
First
So
life.
he could go get. He could move up one to get that EMB so that Lisa dies if she goes for it. And this is a really close game. You can tell with the backup timers you're looking at here. 0.
Yeah.
Appty's got those big
Oh.
flashing numbers on his screen. Lune's about to get them.
I hate those.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay, moves completely back.
I guess that she can't reach now. That makes some sense.
Oh,
Ooh,
wait,
nice.
this stuns. Oh, shoot, no. Okay, well, now, actually, no, this is different now.
Well, so he'll self-heal a bit, but he doesn't have active guard up anymore, right?
Yeah. So it's basically the same as if he were stunned.
Mm-hmm. So, okay,
goes
Pepsi's
straight
going
for
for it.
the-
First strike, proc.
Mm.
No
Oh,
good.
no, never mind. His Bren is.
Not
Yeah,
your
that was on the
Bren.
wall, too.
Yeah, it's not your Bren,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. Nah,
That's game.
yeah. He fought well.
He did. He really hung in there. Really good play from both sides.
Bonk. GG.
Yeah, GG's.
All right. So tomorrow is going to be the big mass group fest day. So
Yeah, we'll try to get a few more. We got quite a few here, but we'll try to get a few hours at least of content going. I can do some match reviews too in between.
Okay. That was it for me though. It's almost 12 where I am.
Oh yeah. Get some rest, man. Thanks for commentating.
No problem, man. I'll definitely love to jump back in with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
And thanks for watching, people. And yeah, Lisa was huge there. The self-healing and the guard ignore pressure. She really did well there. Perfect map for her. Finally, Appty's been looking for it. Right, I'll throw stream down. We're looking to do like a big big fight night thing around, I think 7 server time is when things are probably going to kick off, and we'll go for a few hours past that. So feel free to tune in, peeps. Thanks for watching.